Have you ever really thought about what goes into making a piece of music? Not just to sound good, but to actually make you feel something specific. Well, today, we're going to do just that. We're breaking down a song called Near to You by Great Again Worship to see how it's built from the ground up to create an atmosphere of peace. Let's get into it. It's a question we all face, right? Our phones are buzzing, the world is loud, there's just so much noise all the time. And that hunt for a quiet corner, for just a minute to breathe and find some real rest, that's a pretty universal human thing. So where do you find it? Well, for a lot of people, the answer is music. And this song, Near to You, isn't just offered up as another track to listen to. It's actually presented as a solution, a purpose-built answer to that need for stillness. It's designed to engineer the very peace we're all looking for. So just to get our bearings, here are the basics from its YouTube page. We're looking at just under 7,000 views, so it's a newer song that's finding its niche audience. And really, this isn't about going viral. It's about having a very targeted impact. Okay, so if this song is a tool for finding peace, what's it actually trying to say? Let's take a look at the emotional and spiritual blueprint that it's built on. The creators are super upfront about their goals. The entire song is built around these 5 pillars. But here's the key thing to notice. These aren't just words in the lyrics. They're meant to be the emotional outcome for anyone who listens. The whole song is basically designed to make you feel these things. And you don't have to guess at their intention because this quote from the creators is basically the song's mission statement. It lays it all out. The whole point is to create an audible experience of comfort and closeness to God. So we get the core message. But what's really fascinating is how the song is supposed to be used. It's not positioned as entertainment, but as a practical tool for devotion. And this idea kind of reframes the whole purpose of the music, doesn't it? It's not meant to be just background noise. The idea is for it to be an active part of your spiritual life, a facilitator for a really specific kind of personal experience. They even give you a list of ideal use cases. And you see the pattern here, right? Every single one of these is personal, it's quiet, it's introspective. This isn't music for a big Sunday service. It's specifically made for those deeply personal moments, when you're praying or reflecting or just trying to find some comfort when things get tough. In all those uses, they all point to this one goal. The song is a success if it can create a very specific atmosphere, a calm and reverent space that can act as a sort of antidote to all the chaos of modern life. Now, to really understand what's going on with this song, we've got to talk about its genre. The source material uses a very specific term that kind of unlocks the entire method behind the music. That term is soaking worship. Now, if you've never heard of it, don't worry. This definition is everything. It's not about performance or singing along. It's all about creating an environment, a sonic space, where you can have a quiet, meditative experience. And the best way to get it is to see what it's not. Think about typical worship music. The focus is on the group, everyone singing together with a clear verse-chorus structure. Soaking worship is the opposite. The focus is on you and your personal reflection. The music is more atmospheric and flowing. The goal isn't to sing together, it's to create space for one. So after looking at the message, how it's used, and the genre it belongs to, what's the one single idea this entire song is built to deliver? Well, the creators put it perfectly. It's meant to be a gentle reminder. At the end of the day, every single choice we've talked about, the atmospheric vibe, the focus on personal devotion, the whole soaking genre, it's all designed to deliver this one core message. It's a reminder of constant presence and comfort, all wrapped up in a piece of music. And that's really what this is. It's a highly specific piece of media, engineered from the ground up to serve a very real human need for comfort, for stillness, and for a moment to renew your personal faith. It's a pretty fascinating example of media created with a crystal clear purpose. And that kind of leaves us with one last question for you to think about. Whether it's a certain kind of music, a walk in nature, meditation, or something else entirely, what are the tools you use to carve out those essential moments of quiet in a very noisy world?